You're listening to the Culips English Podcast. To download the study guide for this episode, which includes the transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, and a quiz, visit our website, culips.com. CULIPS.com. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew.
And I'm Suzanne.
And you're listening to Culips. Hey Suzanne, how are you?
I'm pretty good, Andrew. How's it going for you?
Things are good over here. Actually, Suzanne, I'm going on a trip right after we finish recording today.
What? That's awesome. Where are you going?
I'm going back to Canada for a week to see my folks and my brother and sister, some of my friends. I don't have time to go to Montreal, so I can't see you, Sue. Sorry about that.
Oh, man.
Next time, though.
I know. I hope so.
Anyway, today we are going to do a Real Talk episode. And Real Talk is the series where we teach you the English expressions you need to know to successfully deal with real-world situations.
Nice.
And today, we will teach you what to say when you call the wrong number when you're making a phone call, or even if you answer a call from a wrong number. But just before we get into that lesson, I want to let everyone know that the best way to study with this episode is with our study guide. You'll get a transcript and a bunch of other awesome practice activities that we designed to help you guys get better at English. And it's available for download on our website, culips.com. So when you get a free moment, please go check it out.
That study guide sounds like it's jam-packed with goodness.
Filled to the brim, absolutely. Suzanne, what's the plan for today?
Well, today we're going to start with an example conversation, and we're going to listen to that conversation. And in it, you're going to notice that a guy named Jeff tries to call his friend Sarah, but he accidentally maybe pushes the wrong number and doesn't realize it, and he calls the wrong person.
And then after we listen to the example, we'll take a close look at the expressions and vocabulary you can use when you dial a wrong number or when you answer a call from someone who has dialed the wrong number. And this happens occasionally, maybe not every day, but from time to time. And Sue, you told me earlier that this actually happened to you today, right?
Yeah, I had someone call me in French, and most of my friends know that my first language is English. So I kind of knew right away that it wasn't someone I knew, but it was definitely the wrong number. They were asking me if I needed help with something, and I didn't.
All right. Well, let's listen to the example conversation where Jeff tries to call his friend Sarah but gets the wrong number right now.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Is this Sarah?
No, this is Jackie.
Oh, well, could I talk to Sarah, please?
Oh, I think you got the wrong number. There's no Sarah here.
Really? But this is 354-9582, right?
No. This is 354-8582.
Oh, my bad. Sorry to bother you. Bye. Okay, Suzanne. So, in that conversation, we heard Jeff get a wrong number. And so he asked to talk to his friend Sarah, And what did the lady on the other end of the line say to him?
Well, she said, I think you've got the wrong number.
Yeah.
There's no Sarah here. So she clarified that this is not the number to reach Sarah.
Yeah, and it's bizarre, right? Like, she 100% knew that Jeff had the wrong number. But still, she said, I think you got the wrong number. This is just a standard set expression we say even when we're convinced and we know 100% that the person got the wrong number.
Absolutely. We totally say I think all the time, even if we know for sure. That's what I said today as well on the phone when the guy called me asking me if I needed help. And I said, nope, I think you have the wrong number.
It just makes it softer and more polite when you say, I think you got the wrong number. If you say, you got the wrong number, it's maybe very direct and could potentially sound a little rude, but I think you got the wrong number. It's just softer, more polite, more gentle. And I think that's why we use it.
I liked that Jeff made sure by repeating the phone number and clarifying, are you sure this is the number I dialed? Is it different than the one that is yours?
Yeah, and that's something that you can do. Some people do from time to time, just confirming the number, right? Maybe they wrote the number down incorrectly. We don't know the backstory, but maybe Jeff just met this girl, Sarah, recently, and Sarah wrote down the number on a piece of paper for him. He might possibly think that he wrote the number down wrong or that Sarah gave him a fake number. Who knows? So
Yeah, that's true. That happened.
yeah, so that's why he's confirming, I think.
Has that ever happened to you, Andrew? Has anyone ever given you a fake number?
No, because I don't think I make it to the stage where girls give me their phone numbers in the first place.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever given a fake number. I think it's not nice. Like, I just would say, I'm not interested in giving you my phone number, you know?
Right.
I think that's better.
Yeah, I think it's better to nip it in the bud, right? And just if you're not interested in somebody, don't give them your phone number from the start.
Don't bother the little old ladies.
Yeah, because now the old lady on the other line has to deal with this.
Who knows? Maybe she's lonely and she's welcoming the phone calls. Who knows? But I was just going to say, I also liked that Jeff apologized to the lady, to Jackie. He said, oh, my bad, or, you know, my fault. Sorry to bother you. And he acknowledged his mistake.
Exactly. My bad is a very casual way to apologize for something. Oh, my bad. Oh, you recognize I made a mistake and you're apologizing for it.
I just want to say that maybe an old lady doesn't know necessarily the terminology, my bad. I'm not sure.
It's possible that this is definitely an expression used by younger kids.
Maybe.
Or younger people, and usually for very small things, right? If you got into a car accident, if you rear-ended somebody, you wouldn't say, oh, my bad.
No.
It's only for very trivial, small things you can say my bad, like making a mistake when you call somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
You enter the wrong phone number.
Yes.
So before we finish, we'll listen to one more example.
Okay.
And this one is in a business context, okay? Because I think a lot of the times that you may get a wrong number is from a business calling you mistakenly. So in this example, a bank mistakenly calls someone who is not their client. So let's take a listen and then we'll discuss what we heard.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jennifer from First Canada Bank. Is this Carl Smith?
No, this is Gord. I'm afraid you've got the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Have a great day.
Okay, bye. Okay, Sue, what was the expression that Gord used in this conversation to communicate to the bank that they called the wrong person.
Well, in this scenario, he said, I'm afraid you've got the wrong number. So he used the terminology that's a little more formal and a little more elevated language. I'm afraid you've blah, blah, blah. Or, you can also say it about yourself. I'm afraid I've called the wrong number. And this is something you would use in a situation that is a little more elevated, where there's a little bit more formality to the conversation.
Yeah, it sounds very polite, very formal, but I know when my dad answers a call from a wrong number, he always says, I'm afraid you've got the wrong number. Again, it's just one of those set, fixed expressions that you hear quite often.
Yeah.
And afraid here, we're not meaning scared, right? It's just kind of, I'm afraid in this context means sorry. I'm sorry you've got the wrong number. I'm afraid you've got the wrong number.
I feel like I could hear it in a British TV drama, like in The Crown or something, like, I'm afraid you've...
Yes, this definitely sounds more like UK English than American English to me. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about Canadian English is we have this mixture of both American English and British English at play at the same time.
I agree, yes.
All right, Suzanne. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us today. There's not too many expressions you can use to talk about a wrong number. So actually, this is a good thing, right? Less to learn.
Yeah, it's really concise and very formulaic, honestly.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Again, the study guide for this episode is available on culips.com. And if you would like to get in touch with us, give us some ideas for an upcoming episode, or if you have any questions you'd like an answer to, shoot us an email at contact@culips.com.
And we are always on Facebook at facebook.com/culipspodcast. And you can find us there, message us, or share a comment.
We will be back very soon with another new episode, so we'll talk to you then, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
The best way to study with Culips is by becoming a Culips member. When you become a Culips member, you will get full transcripts, detailed vocabulary explanations, and quizzes for each episode. Visit culips.com. That's CULIPS.com to sign up and become a member.